Good morning everybody and welcome to day 20 of Vlogmas. I'm just getting up. I'm actually feeling a lot more energetic than I normally do when I'm first getting out of bed, which is very bizarre. And I'm actually going to remember to drink my coffee because me and James have this thing kind of going on. It's not deliberate, but it just happens. It's that he makes me coffee basically every day, bless him. And I never drink it, not on purpose, it's just that I'm not very good with hot drinks in that way. Like, I forget them and they end up being stone cold before I even remember I have it. But my coffee is still warm and I'm going to remember to drink it while it's still warm. I'm getting up and I think possibly today I might be going into town because I want to go and speak to the opticians about something. But I'm not sure if I actually want to go in or not, because town is going to just be starting at that point now where it's just going to be too much to go because of all the people, but we will see. So guys, I was just about to do some base makeup and I thought I would use my BB cream that I've not really used at all since I bought it, and that is the Simple Perfecting Beauty Balm, and I've just worked out the reason why I don't wear it anymore, and that is because it is supposed to be a universal shade, and everyone knows alarm bells ring when something says universal shade. And I bought the universal shade for fair, so that's the light one. So there was a universal shade for fair, then there was one for like darker skinned, and then there was one for black people. But I bought the lightest one, and I don't know if you can actually see it in the camera, but I am like really orange in like real life. In person I look really orange right now, but I'm not sure you can actually see that. That's the reason I stopped using it, so I'm now going to have to go and sort this out, or just leave it and be lazy. But I kind of feel like I need to work out what to do with it, because it's a whole thing of BB cream and it's actually really nice. Like, it sits on the skin like really lovely. Like, it feels nice to wear, it doesn't feel heavy, and it's really moisturising. It's just the completely wrong colour, and I think that's a really bad shame. So what I might do is make some kind of combination between it, my foundation, and another BB cream that I like. So my favourite, what I've been using instead of foundation recently, is the Rimmel BB Cream Radiance. Which is the perfect shade for me. So I might make like a combination between them, because the Rimmel one is obviously more of a makeup than a moisturiser, whereas the Simple is much more a tinted moisturiser. So maybe if I combine them and some of the foundation to get the colour in, I can get the good effects of both, but we'll have to see what happens. But I'm going to have to work that out now. I have actually since decided that I'm not going to go and visit the opticians today. I think it's probably something that I'm going to do maybe tomorrow, but I'm not sure. Because I've actually got up a lot later than I wanted to. At the beginning of the vlog I was actually about to get up, but I ended up staying in bed for a further hour and a half or so, maybe 2 hours, which has meant it's cut down my day a lot more, which is typical me basically. So now I'm probably going to go and start on the sexual abuse research, as that's probably the easiest to start, and maybe one of the other two project things that I need to do. So first things first is sort of this makeup situation. Okay guys, it's a bit later on now. It is actually almost 4:30, so I have actually spent the time essentially making myself some custom makeup. So one of the first things that I did is I made this, which is in the Dream Matte Mousse pot, because I used that in making the liquid foundation, it's actually some of my powders that are all very redundant because I never really liked any of them, so I broke them all up in a bag. You can find a lot of these hacks online. So you break them all up in a Ziploc bag and add rubbing alcohol, and then put it into the container and press down. So now all I have to do is at the moment it's like a weird consistency because you can see it moving like a liquid, but at the same time when you actually touch it, it's very, very gritty and almost solid. Very bizarre consistency. So what you do is you let this like set for like 12 hours and all of the alcohol evaporates from the tub. And then you have like a compressed powder again, like as if you would when you buy it the first time. So it's really good, especially if you break your makeup. It's a really good way to fix it, repair it. But I decided to use it as a technique to like make a new powder. The other thing that I've done is I've mixed up in a bowl new liquid foundation, and that's a combination of my favourite BB creams and the last remaining like amount of like a tiny bit of the Dream Matte Mousse that was left in the bottom of the tub, but also a tiny bit of liquid foundation that was left as well, because I kind of was like what I'm trying to do here is I'm trying to achieve like a more minimalist thing, where rather than having 5 open different types of liquid foundation-y type makeup, just have one that I know that I will use because it has all the good factors of all of my different ones, is what I was trying to achieve. And I think I have, because I've swatched it on myself and it is the right colour, which is always good, because that would have been a disappointment if I'd have mixed them. Like as I was mixing, I made sure like it was the right colour as I went, and obviously not to add too much of something or add something that was going to make it wrong. So that's really good. The one thing I do want to do is actually buy online like a rather large vacuum pump type bottle, like a large one, larger than a traditional foundation bottle, because that way I can always do this. Like rather than buying an expensive foundation, I can buy a couple of cheapish BB creams, because BB creams are generally way cheaper than foundation, but for me they work the same. So I could get a couple of good BB creams and then combine them in a larger bottle, which will in turn last me longer for cheaper. And I don't really wear that much makeup anyway, so expensive makeup and having it pure and not mixing it all together and experimenting, like it really isn't that much of a big deal to me. So I would like much rather just have it cheaper. Also, I've always done this kind of thing, like mixed stuff up in bowls randomly and created new stuff. Like I've always done it, like since I was a lot younger, made a lot of mess and ruined a lot of things, but I think this one would be fine. But yeah, like I've kind of always done it, I guess. So I thought I would update you on that. It's now dark outside, so I need to close the blinds in a second. But essentially, yeah, that's what I've been doing today. Okay, so I've actually just been watching some Netflix and stuff, not really doing anything. I'm just finishing up the potting of my foundation, and I've cleaned up the edges of the powder one. The powder one needs to wait for 12 hours for all of the actual alcohol to evaporate, and then it will be a compact powder again, and then I can carry on using it. I'm just using like a generic plastic bottle at the moment for the foundation, because I am hoping to get a big nice glass one which has like chrome trim on it. It's really nice actually, and it's one of those the vacuum ones rather than the ones with the tube, so you're actually able to use everything rather than having wastage. And that's because I've cleaned this foundation bottle because I actually like it a lot, and these are really hard to reuse because of the way they put the lids on. They don't screw or anything, you have to force them off, so the more often you do it, the more ruined it will get. So what I want to do is I want to keep that for now and work out what I want to put in it that's I'll probably put something in it that's probably clear, because I like the bottle, and having something opaque in there, just like you lose the bottle effect, I suppose. Like it just looks nicer with something clear in it. and probably something that I don't use that much, so that it doesn't get empty and get refilled too often. So that's that basically. I spent my whole day kind of doing that between watching Netflix and other stuff, so there. So guys, I'm just chilling in bed. I've been watching some films. It is 10:15. I haven't really done anything today again, just watched films and stuff, other than that whole makeup thing, which is good actually. I'm looking forward to when I can test out the powder when it's fully set and I can test it. That'll be interesting. It's just a case of bringing it upstairs. Like, I've just left it downstairs for now because I've got a little bit of tidying up to do over here, so I'll leave it down there. Oh, excuse me. Until I'm ready to bring it upstairs. So I'm basically just sat watching films and stuff at the moment, and just chilling. So nothing new has happened. I'm still chilling in bed watching films, and I don't think I'm gonna actually move from here on in. And because of this, I don't see much point in the vlog continuing, so I am gonna end it here for you. Again, another short one. Sorry if you're gonna have to wait until something more interesting happens, which should be soon, so don't worry. But yeah, I am gonna go now, so I will see you tomorrow for another vlogmasy day on None of That Jazz, and I bid you good night.